Violent clashes erupted in Pakistan's capital Islamabad on Tuesday as supporters of imprisoned former Prime Minister Imran Khan broke through security barriers and battled with security forces. The unrest, fueled by demands for Khan's release, has claimed the lives of at least 6 people, including 4 security personnel and 2 civilians, according to local reports. Thousands of security forces, including the army, police, and paramilitary rangers, have been deployed across the city to quell the protests that have gripped Islamabad and surrounding areas since Saturday. Khan, who was ousted from office in 2022 through a no confidence vote, has been in jail for over a year on charges related to corruption, which his Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf party claims are politically motivated. He faces more than 150 criminal cases. Despite this, his supporters have continued to rally for his release, with many of them converging on the capital demanding that the government free him. The violence comes after weeks of escalating tensions surrounding Khan's imprisonment. Clashes and casualties. The protests reached a boiling point on Tuesday when Khan's supporters, determined to reach the red zone, a heavily fortified area in downtown Islamabad that houses key government buildings, broke through a ring of shipping containers that had been used to block roads leading to the area. The protesters clashed with security forces, who responded with tear gas and warning shots. However, the unrest escalated when a vehicle rammed into a group of security personnel, killing 4 members of the security services and 1 civilian. The identity of the vehicle's driver remains unknown, and no group has claimed responsibility for the attack. Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi condemned the attack, describing it as the work of an anarchist group deliberately targeting law enforcement. Such acts of violence will not be tolerated, Naqvi stated, adding that security forces had been given authority to respond to the situation according to the severity of the threat. By Thursday afternoon, the Pakistani army had taken control of T Chowk, a central square in Islamabad's red zone. The square is home to the country's most important government buildings and is located near where visiting Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko is staying. Despite the heavy security presence, protests continued throughout the day, with Khan's wife Bushra Bibi leading a convoy towards T Chowk. She was surrounded by well-wishers as she slowly made her way toward the protest site, although she faced significant delays due to roadblocks and security measures. In an attempt to regain control, police have made more than 4,000 arrests since Friday, targeting Khan's supporters in a bid to disrupt the protests. Authorities have also suspended mobile and internet services in certain areas, severely affecting communications in the capital. Social media platforms, including WhatsApp and X, formerly Twitter, have faced disruptions, with some platforms being completely inaccessible. While Khan's party continues to demand his immediate release, the government has made it clear that only the courts have the authority to release him. Authorities maintain that any decision regarding Khan's release must be made by the judiciary, not through protests or public pressure. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has denounced the protests as destabilizing and called for an end to the violence. He condemned the attacks on security personnel, urging protesters to refrain from violent actions. "We will not allow any anarchic elements to destabilize the country," Sharif said in a statement.